I met Ben Affleck before. I met Ben Affleck. I actually met Ben Affleck when he was doing Ocean. I ever met him. I actually met Ben twice. Well, I actually met Ben more than twice. Because I met him the time that he was playing and Jennifer Lopez and her mom were playing blackjack and he was drinking. I met him that time. I met him on the set of Ocean's 11.
Who was his girlfriend at the time? It was like,
Jennifer Gardner is his girlfriend or his wife right now.
Jennifer Gardner.
But Jennifer Lopez was his girlfriend back then.
Jennifer Lopez. Ah. How many years?
I like cool people like Antonio Tarver and Zab Judah and Oral Hershiser and these are people that come off the top of my, I mean Nelly, you know, that are just real down to earth people. You know, Oral Hershiser, the baseball player, the World Hall of Fame baseball player from the Dodgers, he's so incredibly nice, man. That guy is unbelievable. You know, like Oral would come in and he would just hang out before, you know, the game started. And he would hang out and talk to me for like 30 minutes at the table and just chill and talk to me and tell me about his son that was playing in California in baseball and how, you know, his son is like 6'4", you know, and he's probably going to be a beast.
Snagged. Fuck. I hate it when you get snagged on this game because I'm about to catch a fish right now, Mike. I can see it coming.
Astro, you say you're level 27, almost 28, or you level 26 going into 27?
I'll tell you when I
And how much money do you have too? That's what I want to know.
37,000.
Well, Michigan is going to be you're going to have to get some poles over there in Michigan. We're going to have to hook you up with the real good pike rig and get you catching those pike over there. Once we get you catching those pike over there, we're going to get some money in your pocket and some XP, and then we'll get you catching some different fish on different rod setups. But I'm going to try to get you a lure setup. Well, actually, you got a lure setup right now that you're fishing with.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah. You're catching those big fish. You can go over there and catch those 18-pound pike over there, no problem with that lure setup you got. So you ain't got to worry about that. The only thing that we need to do is get you a setup for those pike over there.
Yeah.
Lou, how are you doing, brother Lou?
Yeah, Mike went to. Do you know when Conor McGregor had his fight with Khabib? He went
Did you hear Lou talking just now?
Do you know the conference that they go to before the fight?
Oh, he's talking to his mom. Go ahead,
Lou. McGregor and that, and Mike was in the crowd and he filmed it and everything.
Man, I'm okay. I'm hoping to pick up my motorcycle. We got news that they're supposed to be giving me a phone call in the next 20 minutes, and I'm supposed to be catching an Uber or a Lyft to the motorcycle shop to pick my shit up. Yeah.
He met John Jones, got a picture of him. Met Robbie Lawler, got a picture of him.
Tell Robbie Lawler signed my jersey.
Yeah, Robbie Lawler signed his jersey. Robbie Lawler was an animal back in the day.
I still want to give Lou that motherfucking jersey out of love. I still want to give it to him because I can always get another. I could always get another motherfucking jersey signed. You know what I'm saying? And to be all honest with you, I'd rather have Chuck Liddell sign my motherfucking jersey or sign a shirt or sign something over Robbie Lawler, even though I love the shit out of Robbie.
Mike, my mum said, do you live near the Strip?
I live 2 miles from the Strip. I live on the same street that T-Mobile Arena is on. I live 2 miles away.
He said he lives on the street that the T-Mobile Arena is.
If I got on my motorcycle, I could be at the Strip in 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes.
Wait, what did you say you wanted a show, Mum? My mum said if she comes out here, she wants to see one of the shows at the Strip.
There's a ton of shows she can see at the Strip. They got all
He
kinds
said
of
there's a ton
shows.
of shows you can see at the Strip.
Now I will say this: don't tell her about the puppetry of the penis at Deja Vu. That's not the kind of show that. But they really have a show called. Don't say I said that, but they really have a show called the puppetry of the
She
penis.
can hear you, Mike.
Oh
She can
shit!
hear
I'm
you.
sorry. Oh damn! I'm sorry, Miss Astro. I'm just saying that Deja Vu. I'm not. I wouldn't take you to that show, the puppetry of the penis, but you might like it.
Puppetry of the penis.
Right. That's what it's called. It's.
My mum said.
You,
My mum's seen it.
Did you really, or are you messing with me, Lou?
Mike, my mum's seen it.
Right. So that's. Well, I've never been to the show. I'm sorry, but when I go to work, right. But when I go to work, I pass by it, and it's at a basically it's at a like a bookstore / strip club called Deja Vu, and they have the show there. It's called Puppetry of the Penis.
Oh. Nah,
What kind
that's
of music?
horrible.
What kind of music does your mom like? Does she like? Does she like shows like
She
Cirque du
likes.
Soleil, or does she like concerts? You know?
She likes like Celine Dion, Rod Stewart. Not Celine
Yeah,
Dion. Who's Cher? That's it. Cher, not Celine Dion.
yeah. She
Like
just
rock stuff like that.
she just has to pick the most expensive fucking tickets in Las Vegas. Here, let's go to Cher. You know what I mean? Cher is the most expensive, other than Cirque du Soleil. The Cirque du Soleil shows, Cher is fucking expensive
Can
as
you hear
shit,
him?
man.
You had to pick the fucking most expensive one. He was like, The Rock and Cher is the most expensive fucking tickets.
Right. Cher is the most expensive. Her
She
and
likes
Celine Dion.
musicals. She likes musicals.
You know what? I put it on everything. One of the best musicals that she would probably go to, that she would absolutely fucking love, is the Beatles Love Show at the Mirage. It's called the Beatles Love Show, and it's like
Beatles love show.
yeah, it's called it's a tribute to the Beatles. And
She
wow,
doesn't like the Beatles.
she doesn't like. How do you not? How do you be English and not like the Beatles? She don't like John Lennon.
You don't like John Lennon?
Wow. What kind of music? Oh, so she likes Cher, so she's on that caliber. Okay.
She likes Bon Jovi. She likes Cher. She likes all that sort of Metallica. She's a rock chick.
Okay.
She's a rock chick.
So I can't. So she can't go to Britney Spears. We can't take her to Britney Spears, right?
Oh no, she won't go to Britney Spears. My sister probably would. Oh baby.
Astro, you are not fishing. You're bullshitting right now. Quit bullshitting, Astro,
fishing
before
right
I
now.
leave this lake, man.
Britney Spears. My mum said she would go to Britney Spears.
You know, they built up Vegas in the past 10 years. Unbelievably, unbelievable how they built up this town in the past 10 years.
Oh, got him, Cole. What?
Oh, poor Zealous broke his line because he got a drag too tight. Bye-bye, lure.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, bye-bye, lure. It's a bye-bye. It's a lure going
Fuck's sake,
bye-bye.
now I've got to put a new lure on. Fuck's sake. That's
Astro, you ain't gonna need that goddamn lure when you get to Michigan. Ooh, I can't wait till you get to Michigan, Astro. God, I can't wait till you get to Michigan.
Oh, baby.
Now, let me ask you a question.
I'm definitely going to move in with you, Mike. Mike, I'm going to move in with you. Is that okay?
Of course it is.
Thank you. Sweet. I get to move in with Mike. I actually would. I would love to live in Las Vegas. Do you know how easy it is to get a job out there?
It's so freaking easy to get a job. Matter of fact, they don't build new casinos very often, but they are building a casino right now called Resort World, and it probably ain't gonna be open for another year and a half. And if you want to jump into a job with, jump into a job with benefits and insurance, you apply for Resort World right now, And then in a year from now, a year and a half from now, you'll bump into a full-time shift, making $15, $20 an hour, depending on what your
Mum,
shift is.
he said, if you want to work out there, apply for a, what was it? Something
Resort
resort or something.
World. Resort World.
Resort World, and
It
then
won't
within
be.
a year and a half, you get like a full-time shift.
Well, they're not going to be open for a year and a half. They build casinos, and when they build casinos, all the new employees that they bring in, they automatically get full-time shifts and they automatically get insurance. See, right now, if you try to go to any casino right now and try to get a full-time shift with benefits, you can't get it. Especially at the MGM Grand. The MGM Grand, basically like the Bellagio, MGM, New York,
You said the MGM Grand. You can...
Mirage, all them casinos, you're not gonna get no insurance. It takes 3 or 4 years to bump into a job to get insurance over there. What?
Mama Astro said that she could do bar work. She's good at bar work.
There's so many fucking bar work. Matter of fact, if you want to know something about bar work, the MGM, the Luxor is part of the MGM, and they laid off. There's a certain section where they laid off the bartenders, and they have automatic drink dispensers that make the drinks for the cocktail waitresses. So they laid the Luxor laid off 200 or 300 bartenders.
That would be fucking amazing. I would live there forever. I'd never have to pour a drink in my life. They've got drink dispensers that make the drinks for the bartenders.
For the cocktail
Cocktails
waitresses.
and that. Cocktail waitresses.
But that's not good because that's putting a lot of bartenders out of business.
Yeah, that is.
You know, a lot of. Go ahead, Lou. Right. They come alone and they want to talk to the bartender, man. You know, like I said, the things are changing around here, man. Things are fucking changing, bro.
12-pounder.
How big is your fish keep?
I've got 64 out of 110 pounds. Oh, my knee is killing me. What time is it? Oh, I can take another thing. Mum, where's my pony, Achilles?
I don't know. Where do you move them to? There, under your wallet.
Oh, no wonder I was in so much pain. they wear off after like 3 hours. To a certain extent. This is more like a twinge, like a shooting pain.
What's up, brother? They not give you codeine or anything?
Nothing, man. I just wanted to give you a call, let you know I'm ready whenever you are.
Codeine stuff like that.
No problem.
I didn't even get put on gas and air.
Ouch!
I'm definitely moving to America. Easy to live out there.
Why are you biting
Mike,
me, little fucker?
What?
Mike. Yes.
My mum said we might come up next year.
That would be fucking awesome.
Get to meet I Get Up.
I get up
Every day. You would like that song. It's reggae. Look, I'll play it. It's a reggae song. That's AO40. He made that.
Owie, you bit me, you little weasel. Why are you biting me? What the fuck, man? You are on some shit
Ziggy
right
Marley.
now. You almost fell.
I get up every day.
Oh my god, I gotta get my bike out today. I think I'm gonna get a phone call. I gotta catch an Uber in the next probably 30 minutes. I hope so, man. I mean, I just want my stereo to work. I want the oil leak fixed. You know, I want my brake fixed. You know, my brakes fixed. I mean, I'm actually kind of excited about riding my bike, but I got to go get registration because I've had my motorcycle in the shop for 2 months and the registration went out like a month ago.
21.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike, it's 21 that you have to be the age to drink, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 21, Mum.
Well, 21 in a casino.
Huh? No, I was snagged.
You know what though? I always
Yeah,
said that
because
I
you don't
always
want to tie
said,
up.
Astro, that I didn't want to raise my son in Vegas though, man. You know, I didn't want to
Yeah,
raise my son in Vegas because this is such a fast town, bro. And everything is so
yeah,
easily acceptable. It's just so easy to get this. It's so easy to get that. And I never wanted my son to be around that kind of atmosphere, you know? And in all reality,
yeah.
I told my girl probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, I said I wanted to move out of Vegas before they got too old because I didn't want them to be influenced by what the fuck is going on. And now she didn't want to move. Owie, you better stop. Okay, you better stop that shit. Okay, all the fucking poking and nails and shit. Yeah, she's like all on me, you know, like she's grabbing, like I went to kiss her, like she's like biting my hand, right, and scratching my hand, right, and then I went to kiss her on the face, and she bit me on my bottom lip, and I'm glad she didn't bite down too hard, poked a hole through my bottom lip. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, please don't. I'm saying to myself, I'm saying, please don't bite down too hard. Don't bite down too hard. And she didn't bite. What'd you say? Yeah, my new little kitty I got.
You little kitty.
And she's hyper as a motherfucker right now, boy. And you know what I
Yeah.
love about her? She's a prancer. She's a prancer. You know, like, you know, she pounces and jumps up and like, you know how kitties are. You know how little kitties are. They investigate everything. And I have a crate over here, right? And like, you know what a
About to
crate
get bit
is?
in the hotspot.
You know, a crate with the little holes and like you could put shit in a crate. I got a little crate over here, and it's big enough for her to squeeze right through the little hole in the crate. So she went through the fucking hole in the crate and was playing some fucking maze shit. I mean, she's all over the place.
Told you. Oh,
But
it's real funny when Mike tries saying fucking in like America, in English. He's like fucking. He's like fucking.
hey, Lou, what are you doing anyway, bro? Get the fuck out of
Just
here. You
catching it.
actually saying that you ain't gonna be able to race me, right? I mean, you don't want to get on Gran Turismo and race, right? I mean, I just want to check you real quick. You're Mr. Racer over here.
Hey Mike, how many pounds are you at?
101.
I'm at 86.
You downloaded Gran Turismo, right? Yeah,
Basically,
man.
fill up your
Yeah,
bag, yeah? No, not when you're fishing with
yeah,
people.
yeah. Do me a favor. Make sure you download it and get good at it before you come and mess with a pro. You know what I'm saying? Get good at it because I don't want. I don't.
Basically, you fill up your bag and then you empty your bag and then you get your money and then you can go to bigger lakes and catch bigger fish. I'm at White Moose. There's big fish here, but these are nowhere near compared to Michigan or anything like that.
Who do you live with, Astro? Do you just live with your mom, or you live with your dad too, or I
I
don't
live
want
with my mum, my sister, and her
to.
boyfriend.
Oh, okay, okay.
In where? Can we go fishing in Africa, Mike? Is there an African lake?
Uh, fuck. I know that there's a bunch of rivers in Africa. The Nile River is where they
Bunch
got
of rivers in Africa.
some of the biggest, fuck. What are those something tooth, fish? Yeah, they got good lakes out there in Africa, but I
Yeah, they
mean,
got good lakes on there.
you got so many lakes in America, it's unbelievable.
29 pounds, and I just brought that in that easy.
Is there a reason why you gotta keep, what?
Oh,
What? Ah, come here. She is
what's the
passing out
peak
all over
time?
the place.
7 a.m. No, 6 a.m. 6 a.m.
I'm gonna have to make some money. I'm gonna do.
I
I'm
knew
gonna
you would like that song.
probably be doing some part time stuff there, Astro. I won't be streaming as much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing some other work over here. You know what I mean? Especially when I get my bike back.
Hey Mike, the first thing I want you to do when I come up and see you is take me a run on your bike.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with
We'll
you,
go.
bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Got a massive
Like,
hole.
you may think that this is a joke, but if you ask any outlaw and you ask any man, if you can give him a ride on the back of his motorcycle, he's gonna say, "I don't ride men on the back." That's real
Yeah.
talk. Now, what I will say is that my best friend Mark, if my best friend Mark wants a motherfucker ride and he needs a rider, he needs to be picked up, I'll pick him up on my bike. If you want to ride on the
Yeah.
motherfucking motorcycle, I ain't got no problem giving you a ride on the back of the motorcycle. Just don't grab my motherfucking ass. You got to put your hands behind your back when you ride with me.
Yeah, I'll put him on
You
the
you
holder
you
on the
gotta
back.
hold, right. You gotta hold the sissy bar in the back. Don't put your hands around my waist and shit like that. You feel me?
Okay. What about my mum? What does she have to hold on to?
She gets to hold on to these fucking nice abs. Tell her that.
Mum, come here quick. I said, what do you? I said to him, I said, when I have a ride on the back of your bike, he went, whatever you do, don't hold on to my waist, or touch my ass. Hold on to the sissy bar at the back. I said, what would my mum hold on to? And he was like, she tell her she can hold on to these nice abs. One arm around the waist and one on the sissy bar. I don't. His bike's loud, by the way, Mum. When he goes and when he starts it up, I can hear it come through the headset, and it's like well loud. It's like
What I'll do is I'll vlog my trip home once I get my
okay.
bike.
Yeah, you can't hear anything. You can't hear because you try to speak when you're riding your bike, and we can't hear you.
Well, you can't really hear me when I'm riding, but when I stop at a light, you can hear me.
Yeah. Don't you have? Do you have a radio in your bike?
Yeah.
That's sick. Be riding around the road playing I Get Up.
I get up every day.
Every day. I got a fish at 40 feet. Oh, easy money.
Easy money.
Easy fucking money. Oh, it's a salmon. Should I
It's
keep it,
money.
Mike?
Absolutely, it's money.
Money, 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 money.
Everything counts right now, Astro. Everything counts to fill that bag up. Fill that bag up, get that XP as quick as you can. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's
Yeah,
something real small, you know what I mean? Like a real small fish, like a 2 or 3 pound fish, then you get rid of it. But other than that, anything over 10 pounds, 8, 10 pounds, you keep.
yeah.
Yeah, I would be willing to guesstimate that I would probably have an Uber at my house within 30 minutes to go pick my bike up. I'm hoping.
Uber? What's an Uber?
Uber, Uber or a Lyft. Have you ever heard of that? Do you guys have that out there?
Oh, a taxi.
Right.
Do we have Ubers here, man? What's an Uber?
It's like a taxi. It's a taxi for the most part, but it's way cheaper than a fucking taxi.
Oh.
No way, no way. You
Dude,
know
we
the
got
thing.
we just got taxis here.
You know the thing about it is I'm very surprised because I got to explain to you the way that the taxi cabs used to work here before Lyft and Uber came. Before Lyft and Uber came, guys would be taxi cab drivers for 4 or 5 years, and they could not pick up from the strip, and they could not pick up from the airport. That means they couldn't hang out at a hotel and go pick up at New York, and valet. They couldn't go hang out at the airport and pick somebody up at the airport because those are real quick, free rides. You had to put your time
Yeah.
in. So you were only able to drop off or pick up at the strip. Now, guys worked
Oh,
for
okay.
5 years and weren't able to go down and make that money at the airport and go down and make that money on the strip. And then all of a sudden, Uber and Lyft came. Uber and Lyft, you could pick and hang out on the strip. You can hang out at the airport. You hang out wherever the fuck you want to hang out in order to make that money. So those taxi cab drivers got fucked. The only thing that makes the taxi cab drivers good is they have insurance for taxi cab drivers. That's the only thing that's different. But as far as making that money, I know for a fact that the taxi cab drivers are feeling it when it comes to their money, because there's so many in Las Vegas. There's so many Lyft and Uber drivers. So many of them. There's thousands of them. Look, I'll tell you how many there are, bro. I can call a Lyft right now, and the Lyft will be in my house in 4 minutes. Do you guys hear what I say?
Yeah.
4 minutes. They will be pulling up at my motherfucking house. That's how many Lyft and Uber drivers are all over the city. 4 or 5 minutes, they'll be here. A taxi cab, you call a taxi cab, it'll take you 20 or 30 minutes to get a taxi cab to your house. You call a Lyft or an Uber, you better be ready when you call them up, because they're going to be right here.
Yeah. Well, Mike, when I come up and see you, we're going to get drunk. And I'm going to drink the nicest beer in Las Vegas.
I wish you just save your fucking money. You got to get a fucking, you got to get a motherfucking, what do you call it, passport, bro. That's the first thing you need to get. Oh, you got one?
Uh-huh.
So all you need is money to come out here?
Yep.
How much is a plane ticket if you have a 2 month in advance notice?
How much would a plane ticket be for me?
I'd be willing to bet that a plane ticket with a 2 month notice would be about $600. You could find one for 600.
Yeah.
Round trip.
It'll be about 800 quid probably, or something like that.
800 quid would probably be $900 or $1,000 in American money, because I think the English pound is worth more than American dollar, I think.
Because I'm classed as an adult now as well, it'll be more expensive for me as well.
Right, but a 2 month advance notice, it's not a 2 week notice. I bet you, like, if you wanted to come to America right now, you could probably find a ticket right now for about 11 or 1200 for the next day. Like, if you wanted to come and you got the money, you say, fuck it, I got 1300. I want to go to America. I want a round trip ticket. But you give a 3 week notice, it'd probably be like 1,000. You know what I mean? You give a 1 month notice, it'd probably be like 900. You give a 2 month notice, 2 month notice, you're looking at 600-700.
Yeah. Well, when I get paid, Mike, I'm gonna keep saving my money, and then by next year, after I've saved and that, I'll have a lot of money to come up and see her, Mike, and my mum will come with me as well because she wants to go to the strip.
Has she never been to America?
No, I haven't been to America. The furthest we've been is Egypt.
I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome. But when you say Egypt, my comprehension of England and Egypt, I don't even know how far fucking Egypt is. I would seem to think Egypt.
It's about 5 hours, 6 hours on a plane.
Oh, Egypt, 5 or 6 hours on a plane. Okay, that's like going from here to like Atlanta, pretty much going across the United States. It takes about 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that.
Yeah. That's the furthest we've been. The thing is, like, I want to save for at least a VIP seat. If we're traveling for like 12 hours to get to you, 13 hours, whatever.
You're crazy as a motherfucker. You better be inconvenienced for 13 hours.
Do you know how uncomfortable? Do you know how uncomfortable the seats are on a plane?
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Are you ready for this? We're going to break it down on a perspective level, okay? If you get first class, you're looking at another $400 or $500, right? How much do you think you get paid an hour? Now,
£10.45.
Right, okay. So let's think about it like this, right? If you fly a plane and it costs you an extra $400 or $500 for 13 hours, right? Imagine if you're paying $400 or $500 for 13 hours, right? But then you look at it like this: how much do you get paid in 13 hours? If you were at your job, how much would you get paid in 13 hours?
Oh, I don't know. I know I walk home with
probably
like
about $150. Probably about $150. So I would rather I'd rather save that $250 and be inconvenienced for 3 hours. You know what I mean? Or 13 hours, and save that extra $250 or $300. Because that extra $250 or $300 is 3 or 4 days of work.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I walk home with $1,100 a month, so.
But if you got it like that, if you got the money like that, and you want to fucking pay that motherfucking addition, you're coming to Vegas. You're telling me you want to spend an extra $250 or $300 for 13 hours? Man, I'll be inconvenienced for. All right, how about this? Somebody says, I'm going to give you $250 or $300. I just need you to be inconvenienced for 13 hours. That's it. Just be inconvenienced for 13 hours. Just sit in this chair for 13 hours, and after 13 hours, I'm going to give you $250.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I got a whole year to save. Yeah, I could save thousands. I got a whole year. I got a long time. Yeah.
I really do hope that Lou comes down in July. I really hope that Sean Merck comes down. You know, Jason Morris. I mean, Jason said he's coming down, but I want to say that Jay said he was coming down that one time that I went to the Conor McGregor workouts with Ferguson and stuff. And I tried, oh, I'm down here, Mike. And then I'm like, well, you're down here. And then he said he wasn't down here. I'm like, hold on one second. Thought you said you were here.
Oh, Mike. Do you know that thing that Frank put up about Ed Parker?
Yeah,
That's not even Ed Parker in the picture.
that's what I heard.
It's not even him. I've got Ed Parker on Snapchat. Ed's got a baby face. Ed hasn't even got a single hair on his face.
Ed sent me a picture of him drinking some alcohol and said, Mike, this is for you. You know, Ed already told me that that wasn't him. But, you know, as far as he is concerned, as far as that dude is concerned, he is a character breaker. He's trying to knock down anybody and everybody's character to make himself look good. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What, in all reality, if you really think about it, what did Ed Parker really do to him? What did he really do to him?
He
To be all
called him a pussy.
No, you know what happened?
That's it.
You know what happened is Frank's got trolls in the room. So Frank's trolls asked, what would you do if you saw Frank White? What would you do to him? You know what I mean? And then so Ed Parker says, I punch him in the face. You know what I mean? Or something like that. So that's how all that shit started. It was a bait question for Ed Parker. And then now all of a sudden Ed Parker said, well, I'd punch him in the face. And now that's how it all started.
Yeah. Frank's a pussy. Frank won't do anything. He's the biggest gimp. And I hope Frank's watching if you're streaming, I hope he's watching. He's the biggest gimp of all fucking gimps.
Yeah, he's lucky he's not in my city. Because his ass would be shut down. Oh, no, he would be shut down. He would be shut down. He wouldn't stream no more. If he lived in my city, he wouldn't stream no more. Never again. Never again. If he streamed he would never stream. If he lived in Las Vegas, he would never stream in Las Vegas again. I'd have one encounter with that punk. One encounter with that punk and it would be done. He would never stream again.
It'd be on a beat machine.
He would never stream again. You guys think I'm joking? He would never fucking stream again.
No, I don't think you're joking. No, I just said it'd be put on a beat machine.
We would beat his ass so motherfucking bad and told him that if we ever saw his motherfucking ass streaming again, then if you think you got beat up this time, watch what happens. And the police ain't gonna be able to help you, partner. I'm just saying. You know, he's a chump. He's a bully that hangs around a bunch of kids that likes to abuse people and make himself look good. Make videos about other people to make himself look good. Oh, yeah. Why would you make a video about somebody? What does that say about your character? Oh, yeah, I tried to show up and meet up with Ed Parker to beat him up, you know, and he didn't want to fucking meet up. What kind of fucking grown man says that shit? You know what I'm saying? You only say that shit to try to get the clout with the kids. He's 26. But you say that shit.
Yeah, and Ed's
You gotta understand,
18.
right? But you gotta understand why he's saying it. He's saying it because he's trying to make himself look good in front of his little friends, in front of his little kids. Do you understand? But anybody that's a grown man doesn't give a fuck. If you're a grown man, you don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up, homie. Do you really want to meet me at the motherfucking UFC? Really? I wish you would say that to me. Come to Vegas and meet me in the motherfucking T-Mobile Arena. Wish your motherfucking ass would call me out like that, buddy. But I bet you $1 million if your ass was in town, you would never call me out. Never fucking call me out if you were in this motherfucking town talking that shit.
He gets shot. He would get shot.
No, we wouldn't shoot him. We just beat his ass
Just
to
smack
1
him
inch
around the
of
head
his
with a
motherfucking
baseball
one
bat.
inch of his nose. That's what would happen. We just smack his ass around a little bit. This is a real street fight, and we'd really street fight that motherfucker.
Well, I'd smack him around the head with a baseball bat, a full metal baseball bat, aluminium and everything.
We
Bong!
wouldn't break out no knives. We wouldn't break out no pistols. We wouldn't do none of that. He would just catch a super fade. That's what we call it out here. A super fade.
No baseball bats then. Break his
No,
kneecaps with a baseball bat.
we ain't gotta beat him like that. We ain't gotta hurt him like that. We ain't gotta beat him with a baseball, with a baseball bat or nothing like that. When a motherfucker
Alright.
gets socked in his mouth and the motherfucker loses a tooth, or he gets socked in the nose, or he gets hit in the chin and he gets knocked out or knocked down, you probably watch your mouth from here on in because you don't know who you're fucking with. See, the problem with Frank is Frank has never been in a fight. See, or if he has been in a fight, which I doubt on everything that I am, you talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk. So in my opinion, I don't think he's ever been in a fight because if you've been in a fight, you watch what you say to people. You understand? You watch what you say to people because you don't know who you're fucking with. And the only reason why he's abusing people, he can abuse little 18-year-old Ed Parker over there in England, but he couldn't abuse me over here in America. He couldn't do it. He couldn't call me out over here. Bet money he wouldn't call me out over here in America. So, I mean, I don't like bullies. Seriously, I don't give a fuck if I'm
I'll even,
51 or not.
to be
I think
honest,
he's a big bully.
I would want to pop him in the mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I'll pop him in the mouth. You know what I mean?
He's just a big
Whatever.
bully, and I don't like bullies, you know.
Yeah, I don't
And
like
then you got a
bullies.
bunch of kids following you around. But what I did notice is I noticed that on my videos, I'm not getting all them dislikes. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know where Evan and War and all them motherfuckers went. But I haven't been getting dislikes on my videos. Like, normally if I would log on in the morning right now, I would have fucking 10 or 12 dislikes on my shit. 15, 16 dislikes. Because they would come in under their multiple names and put dislikes. But I haven't seen
Yeah.
that lately. But then we also did report Frank, and multiple people reported Frank. So I think that I'm not saying if he's having problems with his stream or if anybody's notified him, but I would hope that YouTube would have notified him and told him he better watch what he's doing because his channel's about to get blocked.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad that
See, Mike,
Justin Dempsey lost his account.
I'd never want to argue with you, Mike.
Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know, Lou? He lost his account. I guess he was doing a live blah blah blah, right? And I was saying to myself, how is he posting a free link on his channel? Well, what YouTube did was they didn't do what they did to me was give me a 90-day ban. They told him that he's silly because he puts his face up there, and then they said, okay, you got to verify your age restriction. And if you can't verify it that you're like 17 or 18 or something like that, then we're deleting your channel. So he put a video up saying, well, I guess my channel is going to be deleted. And then he said, man, I don't want to even do anything on my channel now. I don't want to put no audio. I don't want to put my face. I don't want to put no video. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be a good guy. That's
What
what
an
he said.
idiot, man.
Hey, they humbled his ass real quick, man. They humbled him real quick. And like I said, Lou, I can't believe that Justin is not getting blocked. But they didn't ban him for 90 days. They did some other shit. They age restricted his ass.
I'm short cranking him, Mike.
Get him, coach.
Get him, coach. Short crank him, short crank him, short crank him. Is it a big fish? I can't see it.
I can't see it. Oh,
I'll wait for it to jump out of the water.
let me look.
Whoop!
He looks about 28. Yeah, he definitely got shoulders on him. He might be 32, but I think he's a 28-pound fish.
Yeah.
I can see him
Probably
swimming.
That motherfucker pulling.
How many feet you got out?
70 feet. He's just pulled out quite hard now. Yeah, he's pulled out quite
One
hard.
thing that I do notice is that you have your rod faced and pointed at the fish. In order to make the rod work, you have to pull the rod back and put it up in the air and try to get the maximum amount of bend out of the rod as you can and not let your reel do the work. You want your
Yeah.
rod to do the work. So if your rod is not at its maximum bending point, then you're using the strength of your line and your reel to do the fish. But if you hold your rod straight up, almost maybe at 12 o'clock, and let the rod bend like that, then the fish will probably turn his head a lot easier.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 32, Astro.
Yeah. I'd say about 30.
No, I'm calling 32.2 before you even get it up.
For
32,
15 feet.
32.28. How do you know, Mike? I don't know. 32.28. That's what I'm calling. Ooh.
30 pounds.
All right.
30 pounds.
I was off by 2 pounds.
Oh, I need to fast forward time again.
How much money you got?
I've got 40,414.
Good, 40,000. I got to figure out how much you need. I need to look at my tutorial there and find out how much you need to go to Michigan.
Yeah.
How many pounds you got?
I've just emptied my bag.
Okay. You, nobody said nothing?
11 a.m.
Do I like Batman? You mean like the game? Yeah, I mean, I don't. Wow. You know what? I'm not a big fan of Tobey Maguire. Even when the blonde played with Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man, I never liked it. So I'd probably say Batman because Ben Affleck played Batman, if I'm not mistaken, in Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, he did.
So I'd probably say Batman there, Lou. You are
Brother.
overloading me like a son of a bitch, Lou. By the way, I did log on and I got out of the fucking building
Brother.
last night. Remember
Your
last night I
freckles.
was a little tired. I was like, Lou, I got to get out of here. You know what I mean? It's probably because I was a little
Oh, Josh's
tired,
Josh's
and
man's in the back again.
right. You talking to who? Kim? Oh, how long did I play the Until Dawn? That's what you're asking. Um, I don't know. I maybe played it. I maybe played it for an hour. Somewhere right around there.
2 seconds, Mike.
The part that I played, Lou, was the guy and the girl went up to the cabin because the girls were fighting, and then the guy and the girl, they had to walk through the bottom part, and then they got stuck in a mine shaft, and they had to push this mine thingy on the tracks to get past. And then they finally got up to the spot, and then she asked them to light a fire, and then next thing you know, they heard something, and I want to say they walked out the door or something like that, and then one of their friends was faking it. I don't know what happened. I gotta go back to the game and check it out. I think the choices are a setup. You know, who's sarcastic enough that wants to engage her? You know, there was one where the girls were arguing, and then they asked me to tell my girl to calm down or instigate. You know, I mean, why would you want to instigate an argument between females? I mean, I was like, you know, I didn't want to instigate. I was telling my girl to calm down. So, you know, the one cool thing about it is the psychologist. He goes, well, it doesn't seem like you're playing the game according to what you. So, you know, I'm trying to be witty as well as they're being witty, but then I mean my character is like, I don't want to instigate shit, and like they ask you certain stuff like, well, maybe, you know, he should take advantage of her right now, or maybe he should take his time. You know, who says he should take advantage of her? Who says that? You know what I mean? Any morally bound person is gonna say, man, I want to take my time with the girl. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I like the psychological aspect of it. That is one really cool aspect of that game. But I don't like the way that you did that on purpose because you knew it was a scary game. And yesterday I was fucking playing the game, or was it this morning? And the girl said, "Oh my God, I think I see somebody at the house," and she looked into the scope. And then I looked into the scope, and she goes, "Look." And so I looked into the scope too, and it tells you to move the right joystick up and down, and was moving the right joystick up and down, and boom, there was a fucking scary guy, and it went bah, and it scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of me so bad that I moved my head back, and my headset flew off my head. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. It flew off my head. It scared the shit out of me so bad that I moved my head back, and the motherfucking headset just flew right off.
Yeah, the girl goes,
No, I didn't. I actually think I did stream it because right before that, I was telling AK that was in the room. I said, "Hey, AK, this game is scary as shit." And then he said, "Well, turn the camera on, Mike, so we can see your expression." So I think that they did see the expression that I did on that one.
Mike. That's quite old. Couple years old.
Whatever. You did that shit on purpose.
Mike.
It's not a scary game. You're full of shit, Lou. You knew damn well that that game is scary as shit. What's up,
Can you
Astro?
hear him, man? I'm just going for a smoke, Mike.
Hey,
Just
I
going for
swear
a
to
smoke and
God,
a
this
pancake.
game is scarier than Resident Evil. My little daughter played
Nah,
Resident
Resident
Evil,
Evil's
man.
nowhere near as scary.
Man,
No,
look,
not way
this
scary.
game is like a Friday the 13th scary. Like, you know, the guy's right there, and you can see the guy right there, but everything is all calm and cool. And then all of a sudden, a fucking a freaking mongoose will pop out on you and scare the shit out of you, and your volume
Mongoose
goes
and scared the shit out of you.
right.
Now, Mike, I completed Until Dawn.
Yeah, don't give me
Resident
any.
Evil.
Please don't give me any spoilers on the game. I don't want to know
Resident Evil
anything about it.
Biohazard. Oh, KM, fuck off. Egg. You smelly ass.
Smelly duty booty.
KM, you smelly ass. Fuck off. I'm joking. Mr. Hop, yeah, I'm gonna smack you over the head with my crutch. Watch when I say that. Why are you so quiet? Shut up.
Brother. Yeah, I don't want to interact. I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that game till she gets home. I specifically said that right, right. I don't want to do anything. I want to make sure that whenever I play Sherlock Holmes, that she's right here because she really likes that CSI kind of stuff, man. She really likes that. Maybe she was like, but then I think when I started playing the other game is, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, Until Dawn is a really, really cool game. I mean, I think that the only thing that I'm not a fan of is the way that the walking around is and the way that you really don't know where you're going, but yet, I'm trying to remember that old game that they had on a video game that was almost like this one where you just walk through. It was like a walkthrough kind of, and you just made little decisions through, in the game. I can't remember what fucking game that was back in the day. And it was on a video. It wasn't on a console. It was like when you go to an arcade, it was an arcade game. I can't remember. It wasn't Doom. I don't think it was Doom. Oh, and Until Dawn? Yeah, the graphics are really freaking awesome. I think the one thing that makes that game so cool is number one, they have the psychiatrist, and then number two, all the things that you do make an impact on what happens in the very end. You know, I mean, for me, I mean, you guys know the game, you guys seen the game, but for me, I'm trying to be nice to everybody and get along with everybody. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm thinking like if we get along with everybody and there's no animosity, we have a better chance of staying alive. That's what I'm thinking. You know, right, right. That's the exact reason why. Because I think that if you, depending on the game, if you're getting along with the guy in the game, you guys have a better chance. But if you have any kind of animosity in the game and something happens, then, hey, have a beautiful day, brother. Try. So wonder why it's taking Astro fucking a million years to level up. Cause he's not fishing hard. You gotta come over here to these lakes and you gotta fish these lakes hard. If you don't fish them hard, it's gonna take you forever to level up. But if you're consistent, you play a couple hours a day, you know. Where's my kitty cat? Oh my god, my cat's right next to my dog. It's like she likes laying down next to him. Like, for real? Yeah, she does. Give me 1 second, we'll be right back.
Mike, what are you having a dream about me last night? What was the dream about? How sexy I am. Me and my crutch is struggling. I'm gonna fucking smack you over the head with my crutch. Fuck off! Dickhead. Oh my god. I wish I didn't tell you now. Little cunt. I was thinking, do I send it? Because I knew you were gonna fucking post it, because you're a little pum. Yeah, you're a little alcoholic, you little fuck. You're an alcoholic, you little fuck. You been smoking? Idiot. And if you put back in, it's the same, isn't it, you dickhead? You're still inhaling. Yes, it is. You're still inhaling tar, you fucking idiot. You're retarded. You're still gonna fuck your lungs up. That's probably why Mike doesn't smoke it with Backy. It fucks you up. Because you're basically having a fag and a joint at the same time, you know what I mean? Yeah. Does he put Backy in it? Ugh. Yeah. You meant to smoke it with Backy, not straights. Ugh. It's well bad for you. Fucking hell. Yeah. Straights have got rat poison in. They've got arsenic in them. Straights have got arsenic. People die. Most people that die from smoking are from people that smoke packets of fags. Because it's the arsenic in them. Tobacco doesn't have arsenic in it. Rolling tobacco doesn't have arsenic in. Fishing plant. Hey, KM. 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 Me and my mum are going up to Las Vegas next year. It's not going to take a year for my fuck it. I'm going to fucking slap you. Yeah, yeah, sure, Frank. Yeah, sure, Frank, little cunt. Yeah, I can't wait until you fuck your knee, mate. You do really, I'm gonna rip the shit out of you. You're gonna be fucking. No, I get when you hurt your knee, mate, and you have to have crutches and you're hobbling. You do realize I'm gonna take a piss out of you, yeah. Okay. There's MMA fighters with bigger legs than you that fucking pop their knees out of place.
All right, Astro, you fishing?
What you saying, Mike?
Are you fishing?
Yeah.
I don't see your pole in the water.
Yeah, I'm reading in now.
How many pounds you
Yeah,
got?
140 feet. 32.
You never told me what level you were at and how much money you had.
I'm nearly level 28. Mike,
Well,
you should. You, no, if you do that, then Lou's gonna get a fucking crutch smacked around his head.
what were you talking about? What were you talking about, Astro?
He's taking a piss out of me for having crutches. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, KM's stupid. You should do what he's saying. He's saying his knees are so strong that he would never dislocate his knee, and I said MMA fighters have got stronger knees than him, and they managed to dislocate their knees. it's not about having strong knees, mate. You can dislocate your knee with the strongest knee in the world. All it takes you to stumble, mate. All it takes you to stumble, mate. That's all it takes. Do you get No, no, it's just because I stepped back too quick.
Did you go to the doctor's?
Yeah, I went to a hospital yesterday. Oh, Mike, K-Nut said don't unmute him.
He said, "Don't unmute him."
No, he said don't unmute him because he wants to stay muted for the rest of his life.
That is
He
hilarious.
said, yeah, KM said he wants to be.
No, I got him on mute.
He said he wants to be kicked, Mike. He
Oh,
said he
I
wants to
got
be
him. I'll
kicked, Mike.
unmute him.
No, he said he wants to be kicked. Yeah, Mike.
Stick your chest out, Cam. Stick your chest out. What's up, Cam? How you doing, man? Oh man, not much. Fishing with motherfucking
Fuck.
Astro. He's so close, man. He's so close. All he needs is he's about 2 more levels away from being where he needs to be. All this work
No,
that
he's
we've been
taking the
building up
piss.
to, he's 2 levels away.
He's taking the piss, Mike. He keeps saying, "How's it hopping?" Well, then go. I'm gonna smack you around the head with a crutch, and I'll swear to God with you, I say that. I'm gonna bop you in the lip with my crutch. You mean disabled, not disability. Yeah, and I'm gonna hit you with it. I don't love you. I fucking hate you. I despise you. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate that.
He did call you a gimp though, Astro. He called you a gimp.
Yeah, fucking KM's the gimp.
He called you a gimp. He said you can't chase him down. He said you can't do shit besides hit a motherfucker with a crutch. But if you can't move, then you're only within crutch distance. So you're in big trouble, Astro. You're crutch distance, man. That's only about 6 feet, man. You're in big trouble.
Nah, because I'll be nice to Cam. I'll pretend to be nice to him. I'll call him. I'll be, "Oh, Cam, come here quick," and he'll come over. Least expect and go smack him on the head with my crutch. You won't do fuck all. Nah, because I'll bop you in the lip with my crutch, and you won't even be able to do anything because you'll be hurting too much. Like a chicken. I think chickens walk, mate. I've never seen a chicken on its back. Yeah, you mean like a turtle, not a chicken. Oh yeah, I think I saw something like that on YouTube. It was KM on his back. I swear. Sure, Frank. Yeah, Mike. KM just said. KM just said he wants to be kicked. Yeah,
What
kick
were you
that
saying, Lou?
cunt.
My brother's a police officer. My brother was a cop in Atlanta. He's a cop in Atlanta. I'm not a I want to say, believe it or not, when I was in high school, I was an explorer for a short time.
Oh.
But, you
Well,
know,
Mike's out there catching them 20-odd pounders.
I don't know, just lost
Oh
interest.
my god, Cam, shut up. Who invited Cam to the party? No, I fucking didn't. Yeah, wait until I meet him. Wait until I meet him. Yeah, it might take 8 weeks, but I'll still bop you on the fucking lip. No, I'll be walking on it. I'll be walking on it in a couple of days. I'll be walking on it in a couple of days. Yeah. No. No. I've been on crutches before. Yeah, when I snapped my ankle in half. I did a backflip on a bike, mate. What'd you expect? No, I did it, but my foot slipped. My foot slipped off the pedal, and I landed on it sideways. I haven't done it since I was like 14, 15. I still want to see a video of you sparring, fucking mocking everyone. No, next time you go boxing, I want to see a video of you sparring because you mock everyone, saying you're the best. I want to see it. I want to judge your fucking sparring. I want to judge your fucking sparring. I want to judge your sparring right now. Like, telling you right now. Think- Yeah, yeah, but you won't even video it because you don't like people seeing your face because you're dumb. Okay, Sunday. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna remind you, you know that, yeah? Yeah, you better. And it better not be Mark sparring, I want to see you sparring. You're southpaw. Like, welterweight. You're welterweight in boxing. What are you? 63 kilograms? 68? What are you? What are you? What are you? Well, 50 kilograms is lightweight, so if you're 50 kilograms, search it, research it, research it, research it. Search your weight and type in your weight and then put boxing weight next to it. I'll even screenshot it right now. What weight are you? 63, yeah? Okay, right, watch this. 64 kg in boxing. You're welterweight. 69, 64 to 69 is welterweight. You are a welterweight. 60 kilograms is lightweight. Light welterweight is 64 as well. Oh, that's just dumb. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm muting you until you stop being stupid. Fucking mute that ass. Don't know, dude. Nah, he can fuck off. Until he fucking grows up, mate, he ain't getting unmuted.
I'm fishing, but Astro's not fishing with me, so I'm probably gonna log off in a
I'm
bit.
fishing.
I'm
I'm
waiting for
fishing.
my. I'm
I'm
waiting for my.
fishing.
You haven't fucking casted out your rod in fucking 10 minutes. You talking to KM?
What are you on about? I think no, I ain't. I'm at 80 pounds right now. I'm about to fill up my bag. I've been casting out like every 2 seconds. You're not fishing with me, mate. How many pounds are you at, Mike?
283.
Oh, nice. I'm about to fill up my
We're on
bag.
a temporary timeout, man. I got some shit that I'm going on over here, like some real serious shit, and that priority, like my motorcycle and some other shit that I gotta do. It's priority. The last thing I'm worried about is a damn league or YouTube or anything like that. That's just like when I got banned. It really didn't give a fuck because I got other shit in my mind. Yeah,
Gotta
there's
fish,
only a couple
coach.
more. Only a couple more. You know, I know Luke. I know Luke is really wanting to get his fight in and everything, and I'm gonna have to honor Luke and Brandon's fight. You know, but all they got to do is be patient with me for about another month, man, and we'll be all right.
Mike, I got another one, coach. Oh, Mike, I got a Northern Pike. Should I keep it? Mike,
If you want.
I'm at 87 pounds. Still we must enjoy every place. For the one that we were. Jesus give it back to. See you. Tell Cam he's a bum at UFC and I'll slap his head off the canvas. Hey WULONG, have you got UFC? Lou, have you got UFC? Do you want to have a fight on UFC? You'll whoop me in 15 minutes. Okay. If I bounce your head off the canvas, Lou, you gotta say I'm the best. And that you're sorry for saying that you're gonna whoop me. Okay?
I don't think I've ever heard. I don't think I've ever heard. I've never heard Lou ever say that he was gonna whoop somebody. Never.
He just did. He just did. He said he's gonna whoop me on UFC
No,
after he races.
that's not in his character. He would never say that. That's not
Oh, I
him
thought
to
that's what
say
he said.
that. He's
I
a
thought.
humble winner. If you know a humble winner would never say I'm gonna whoop you. He would never say
I
nothing
thought that's
like
what he
that.
said. My
If I
apologies. I thought you said you were gonna
if
whoop me.
I had $100 in my pocket, right? And somebody says, "Did Lou say this? Yes or no?" I bet $100 that that's not in Lou's character for him to say that. I bet my whole hundred
I thought
dollars
you
to
said.
say.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna do something, and then you'll be 50 minutes, and then you're gonna whoop me. That's okay. I like it when people shit talk me on UFC though. I like it. I like it when Mike shit talks me on UFC. No, it's funny. It's a good thing. It just makes you want to like try to do better, innit?
Hey, what's going on? No, no. I don't play the UFC all that often, dude. Not my game type of game. I play a lot of division and basketball, football, hockey.
How you doing over there, Mike?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! The lift is on the way. Hey guys, hold on 1 second, man. I gotta go pick up my motorcycle. I gotta get ready.
Alright, bro.
How's it hopping?
How's it? What?
How's it hopping?
Don't say it, skunkweed. Don't say it, skunkweed.
I hear him. I hear him
Otherwise,
now.
me and you ain't gonna be friends, skunkweed.
I don't want to hear him.
I don't want to hear your stupid ass, KM.
I don't want to hear your stupid fucking place, love.
You little fucking pigeon chest. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake, I might as well unmute you. Little cunt.
Good man.
I don't even want to hear your
Didn't you
stupid.
play F1?
Yo, who's
a
Mike's
week
echoing
ago?
like that though? Is that yours, skunk? That was Mike.
Dun, 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 dun. One PM.
Someone come and fight me on the UFC.
I'm fine, you see you little bum. Little fag
You're not
breath.
fighting me.
Little fag breath.
So
Send me an
I'm gonna
invite.
take you to load the game up there. From
I'm loading up
like
now,
15 minutes.
you little fag breath.
I thought you had to get off the bed and you know.
Nope. Oh, you little fag breath. You fucking little Ethiopian little rat bag. I'll fucking stab you in the face with a fucking chisel, you can't. I don't have to use weapons, but I want to against you, innit? Nah. I'll knock you out, and then when you're out cold on the floor, then stab you like 15,000 times. Like, blah, 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 blah. Fucking stab, 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 stab. No. Penknife. No. I do have God, it's just... I don't have that Snapchat filter. The fucking one where you turn into a woman.
Well, let's see how long it takes this motherfucker lift to get here.
Have you got that filter, Cam?
What'd you say? What'd you say? Yeah, he said that it's on the way or something like that. So I'm really expecting like in the next couple of minutes that they're gonna be here. 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes with the car. Matter of fact, that's the lift right there. Hold on. Hello. Hello.
Sure thing.
Oh, you're here already? Oh, okay, let me walk outside.
Sure thing.